had your first fight, or you guys had your first fight, and it didn't work out good, and the same thing happen again, you still there, they pray and fast. You they mad. Which kind of pray and fast be that?
Crazy things are happening. Crazy things are happening.
Hi guys, I don't have makeup on. I am really pissed right now. This Nigerian singer Osinachi thing that is going on just taught me a whole lot. So before, I thought I'm the only one in this, knowing that this lady was literally close to what I wasn't. I know that the nature of her abuse was different from my one, but the way she got married was just same like my one. And what I'm just here to say is, my one, just to put it out there, my one wasn't a physical abuse. My one was something different. And for someone to be in marriage, even if it's just for 1 year, and they decide to come out, just let them be. If you are not living with someone, if you're not living with husband and a wife in a closed door, you're not in their house, and they take their decision, please let them be. Don't force anybody to go back. Don't be that person that will go, oh, I'm giving you 12 minutes to go back. I'm giving you 24 hours to go back to your home. No, don't do that to them. And family members of whoever that is going through this. Not what I'm talking now is not just for the women. I'm talking for the men as well. Men out there that are going through the same thing. Even worse. Men are going through the same thing. I knew of a guy that passed away through the same abuse. And when that happened, the wife cried and everyone was like, oh, look at this poor lady, without knowing what that guy went through. So please, I'm begging everyone out there, just let people be. Someone goes into a relationship and decides to come out. They know why they are coming out. They know. They went into that relationship with their legs and they decide to come out of that relationship. Who are you to judge them? Who are you to call them names? If not for the society, trust me, this lady would have been here today. But the society just took this talent. Not just the talent. Not just her. Think about the children. Think about those 4 kids. Do you know what everything that happened would... Do you know what the whole thing that happened, what it will do to those kids? Do everyone think about their mental health? I'm sure people that are advising her, telling her, oh, you have boys, sit back. Now, where is she to look after those boys? Do you think about what those kids are going through mentally, watching their mom being battered every day, even to the point of asking them to join in hitting their mom? Do you know what that would do to those kids? What do you think those kids will grow up to be tomorrow? If not them having good counsels now, having good counsels, do you think about what that will do to them tomorrow? When relationships are going south, everybody should please learn to let the people in that relationship be, do things their own way. If you are in a relationship and you are not happy, there is no way you can give to anybody what you don't have. If you are not happy, people around you will never be happy. When you're in a relationship and every day you're like, oh God, when would this end? What can I do? What have I done to myself? What is this? You can't find a way out. Why? Because you don't know what people will say about you. Most times people stay there and they end up losing their lives. Even people without kids sometimes sit back. Even people who go, oh no, I'm old. I don't think I will get another person to marry me. Let me just sit back. Really? Really? Is that worth it? Losing your life like that, is that worth it? Losing your life in the hands of someone that is meant to complete you, is that worth it? Because that is what they said. Marriage is meant to complete you. So mainly where I come from, the Igbo land, if you're a woman and you're not married, you're nobody. You are not complete as a woman if you are not married. Now, that is her completion. She is complete. Isn't she? Complete in the grave, right? Is she complete in the grave? Hello? Is she complete in the grave? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Someone will leave her marriage regardless of what the thing is. Just let them be. If you want to help her, help her. If you don't want to help her, just let them be. Don't be that person that will call them, don't do this, we're not known for this. Even if it's a year marriage, and someone will stay in marriage for years, and then they will come out, and then you want to be the one to judge them. You want to be the one to tell them how bad they are. You want to be the one to now classify them as people that don't know what they want. Majority of times, you want to be the one that will call them prostitutes. Like, seriously. Don't be that person. I'm begging you. Anybody you know at all that is in a relationship and they tell you it's going south, advise them to leave. If they want to help themselves, they should do that. But if they don't want to, at least you've said your piece. Please don't be that person that would tell someone in pain to sit back in his or her pain. Don't be that person that will judge. Oh, you know, see, I mean, wife, they even beat her. And you can't help your friend. You know, see, I mean, wife, they even nag them. Boy, where you want go? Sit back now, children you get, so. Girl, where you want go? Sit down, children you born. Sit down. Regardless, stay there. I've not, like, in a very long time, I've not seen something that really hurt me like this lady's one. Because every day the thing keep unfolding. It just feels like they are talking to me. It just feels like they are talking to me, but I was able to escape, but she wasn't. Because why? I took that bold step. Even my family didn't let me. My family was like, no, do. We know they do divorce. My family totally kicked against it. Even with the signs everyone can see, all they keep doing is, why this now? Why you ain't go do like this? Why? Everybody was on but nobody wants to open their mouth and say, okay, girl, if it's too much, come out. I was just waiting for one person to join me. It was hard. But when they found out what was going on, to the extent I'm like, okay, no one will understand. Why am I here? It got to that point. That was when my family knew that, okay, no, we have to step in. We have to do something. But not like they step in and say, yeah, do it. I told them, okay, this is my... When I did my one, I didn't tell no, but like I didn't even know I was going to take that step. I went to work and I came back. Came into this house, I sat down. And the next second I said to myself, no, enough is enough. I can't be running from my home. I can't be taking all evening jobs because I'm trying to avoid someone I'm living with. I can't be punishing my lovely kids because I'm trying to avoid who I'm living with. I'll be going to work every evening just to stay out of the house. I can't even be there in the evening with my kids. Once they come back from school, I'm going out just to stay away from that presence. I had to say to myself, for how long? For how long are you going to continue like this? For how long? And I keep just going, you know what? Yeah, that's okay. We can do this. Just stay there. Stay there for the children. Sit back for them. Why? 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 Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why are we doing this to our loved ones? Why are we? Now she's dead. Everyone is coming out. Everyone is talking. That is just the most painful part that is really hurting me. If not that I took my own bold step, I would have been in my one now. And who knew what would have happened? I would have been here. Nobody cares. Like no family member. Nobody from his sides care if I'm alive or not. But I'm there. I married. I get husband house. I did wear wedding ring. Hey, well, where is your husband? He's there. Does he want it? I've left my one now nearly 2 years, and I am still standing. And I can tell you, is it tough? Really tough. But was that my best decision? Yes. If I have the opportunity to do that again, will I leave? I wouldn't even spend I wouldn't even spend a day from leaving. I would leave. But I was there thinking, when I born first bikini go better. Maybe not just one, make I born two. Everything go better. Not just with time, he never to know me. By the time he know me, cause within course, I knew nothing about him. He knew nothing about me. From the first day I stepped my legs in England, I was like, what have I done? And since then, I've been on that what have I done for 10 years. 10 years plus, I was in that what have I done. And then the only consolation was like, okay, maybe because we know dating no know me, so if children they come, things go better. First son came, nothing happened. Second son came, nothing happened. Third came, nothing happened. My same marriage, my sick mom. My mom was so ill that when my mom came to UK, I thought my mom wouldn't see the next day. My mom was diagnosed with cancer. And all they could do was to tell me, no, she can't stay here. Because if you stay here, your marriage won't work. You guys are just newly married. You need space and all that. I had to take my sick mom. My mom, Igbo women, by God. Even my sick mom was the one that advised me, no, I don't want to break your home. Let me go. Even if I die and your home is still intact, that will make me happy. Let me go. Build your home. My sick mom wasn't doing anything to them. She was just here to get medication. She was just here to get better. But I was forced to let her leave my house because I wanted to save my home. And she left in 2014. She went to stay with my brother. She can't see properly, so she needs someone to help her change her bag. Nobody was doing that. She had to do it. Sometimes we do it through phone. But I have a home that my mom would have stayed with me. But I had to let her go because I have to protect my home. I did all of this. I lost my mom. But did that stop everything? My mom left. Did anything change? No. Okay, yeah, she left. Maybe they will go, oh, she's somewhere and she's still... No. She died 2016 and we still carried on. I still lived in that sham for 4 years extra. 4 years extra. Before I said no. Enough is enough. I got to a point where I had to call my brother. I went, no, I'm done. Guy, I know if you do this thing. Guy, I don't tire. I know fit. He was like, no, babe, I beg. No, do like this. Stay back. You fit do this thing. Waiting be this now. We know the divorce for our house. Make we try. Okay, I promise you I go to call you every day. Yeah? I go to check on you. My brother was checking on me every day. And then he passed away in 2019. Even my own brother even said it. You need to go fix your home, I beg. No, they disturb person. Do you know how painful that is? Do you know how painful? Do you know how painful that is? Go fix your home. And I came back and I said to myself, I'm going to fix my home regardless. And I came back that day, I told him that I don't care what the devil thinks, because he's the devil, right? I said, I don't care what the devil thinks, but I will fix this home. And I'm sure in his head, he'll be like, you are who? That vicious woman didn't come my way at all. I didn't get that till 2020. After I've lost my brother, I'm like, what? There's nothing to life. So I can even close my eyes tomorrow and that's it. Really? That was when I started thinking, if I live here today, what will happen to my boys? I started thinking, what am I teaching these boys? What am I teaching them? Their dad is their role model, and they are seeing every day. What am I expecting from them? If these children turn up to be like him tomorrow, what will I say? What advice will I now start giving them then? And I said, no. I need to take a bold step. I need to take a step so that these children will know that, yes, this is not a behavior. You can't do this to everyone and get scot-free. No. And when I came back that day, everything happens for a reason. God knows I deserve to be here. God knows that my kids deserve their mom. Life has never been fair, but I don't care. I still have to move on. All my life has been not having a dad, always struggling, always being the one to help everybody, always being the one that everyone calls when they have problem. I've never for once sat down and go, yes, this is a gift from someone to me. No, I've never for once sat down and I've never felt loved before. Never, ever. And that fateful day, I went to work and my class was cancelled. And I came back early. Immediately I walked in this house. Everything changed. I just said to myself, that's it. I'm done. And from that day till now, I've never looked back. I've never. At the beginning, he was trying to, oh, we have to come back. We have to do this for the sake of the children, blah, 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 blah. But when he found out that my mind is so strong, he stopped providing for his children. He stopped seeing them for a while. That's what I would have lived with. No, don't do this to yourself. You can't change anybody. You can't change nobody. If you can change yourself, change yourself. Don't go for changing anybody. No. Don't stay back and feel like he's going to change. Don't stay back and feel like she's going to change. No. Whatever that won't work. Move on. There's someone out there that will love you. Even if nobody comes for you, focus, be alive. If you have children, look after them. That is enough. Look after yourself. You watch showing yourself love. Sometimes I buy myself flowers. Mother's Day, I come back and I give myself flowers. I do things for myself. Look, for how long am I going to feel pity for myself? No. I do little things I can do for myself. I have to move. Is it tough? God. If I'm to tell you, take this step is the easiest step. No. I'm lying to you. It's very, very tough. But are you going to feel complete? Yes. You feel like someone that have achieved something. That's what's it called? That waking up at night asking yourself questions is no more there. The only thing you'll be thinking about now is, how can I, if you're someone that don't know how to foot your bills, like us that stays abroad, you have to learn. I never knew for one day I could do all of this. I'm telling you, I never knew. But now I do everything before time. I get my things done and I carry on my day. Like I live my life one day at a time. I learn to live my life one day at a time. I don't want anything to break me down. I just take it one day. Some days I wake up and I am happy. Like I bubble. Some days I wake up and I'm shit. Like I'm like, God, It happens. Before, when I question myself hard. But now I know there is a way out. Now I know whenever I get in that my tunnel, I'm like, yep, I don't enter. I go come out. So I just calm down to come out. Even when I'm in that my tunnel and my kids notice, I just tell them, yeah, you know what? Mommy is in that place. She's going to come out. You know, it's hard to be just one person, right? But I'll be fine. I let them know everything. And I can tell you, for real, my kids are everything and more. Sometimes when they talk, I wonder, like, if they're adults, they know how to show me love. Mother's Day, they gave me breakfast in bed. They gave me cards. They give me things they can afford. They do me drawings. And they come to me whenever I'm down. Mommy, you'll be fine. That alone, like that love is sincere. Money can't buy the love that comes from a sincere heart. That is what I want. I don't need your money. I have my legs and hand. What I need is just show me love. Just be real with me. Like, not even give me love. Kiss, kiss. I'll not be that kind of person anyway. Who knows? But just let me feel like I have a man in the house. Protect me. Come back, ask me how you did. Make her come back, ask you how you did sincerely. Don't do that to yourself. Please. I'm begging anyone out there. If you are in an abusive relationship, please. Don't do that to yourself. Please. Don't do that to yourself. If you are there, people are talking. You think people don't know, right? Everybody know. People are talking. When you come out, people will talk. So which one better for you? Say you come out there alive, abi you dead here, people think say nobody they talk. You go they die in silence. When you die now, you go see sweet. As I die now, at least if I die tomorrow, I know say yes. Now death can't carry me. Than to know say I die for one man hand. Unto waiting now. No. If you die, you know say na death can't carry you. We say you go there where is meant to, where then tell you. Where they lie to you, tell you say na there go complete you. You can't go that place, you go complete you. Na there you can't go find your death. Everybody don't be preacher. Because Osinachi no day again. Like I said, if she had left, now still those people go still call her Olosho. Now still those people go still say she leave her house. She left her home because she get voice. Because she feels she sabi sing. She leave her home. But now she don't go. No be the next victim, I beg. No be the next victim. No make yourself victim. Be that person where go come out. Count yourself for people where don't come out. Come to my side. Count yourself. Let's be them. Let's come to me. Let's be those people that have beat them. Let's be those people that have beat that odds. And come out. Come over. Let's beat that odd and come out. Join me. Let's beat that odd and come out. There's nothing there. If you are in a home, you have children, and you decide to leave, to look after those kids all by yourself, you are a warrior. It's not easy. Even if it's one child, it's not easy. I'm in a foreign country where I'm just alone. Nenyaka, family member, nobody. I'm all by myself and my children. You think I don't think about these things? He's got his families here. He's got his brothers, his in-laws, everything. They are here. So you think I don't think all those things before I leave? So if I can think that I'm alone and I still took that bold step to leave. If me sitting down and I thought of it and say to myself, if this guy leave, no only me. No brother, no sister, no mama, no papa for this country. How I go take cope? But I look at those things And I say to myself, I don't care who is with me. I just need to, for once, sleep and rest my head. Is that not enough? To me, I feel like that is enough. Every day I just count down and I know that it's going to be easy. It's going to be fine. One day, this thing will be story. One day I will sit back and it will be a story. It won't be this tough forever. It will not be this tough forever. And who knows? Do you know God's plans for me? Do you know what his plans are? Maybe someone else's. Look, I God, I beg. You know, sometimes I just sit back and like, it's not my portion though. I don't think anybody is gonna come because I've got these 2 kids, and my life is just work, children, not lie. When God wants to surprise you, he surprises you with stories to tell. Do you know, sometimes they made it in a point. I start looking at myself. I say, God, I can't wait to find a person that will just let people know who I am. I can't wait to find that person that will tell the world who I truly am. They made me feel like shit. They would destroy you. They would destroy you mentally, physically, emotionally. They would destroy you. They will make you feel like nothing. You go to see yourself, your worth go leave you. You would then become a shadow of yourself. You will be your own shadow. You'll just feel like, what am I? Like you will worth nothing. Is that the kind of life we want for ourselves? I don't want that for myself. I don't. I won't. I will not. My one even happened when I have every right to say I can go back. Because I think after like a week or two was the second lockdown. And the second lockdown, I was alone with the kids, no job, because my job is self-employed. I had no job. Financially, I was struggling. But I say to myself, if these are all the prices that I need to pay for my sanity, I will pay it. I will pay every price for my sanity and my kids. And that phase came and passed. I went through that phase. You can see. I will show you videos of what I looked like. This was me going through pain. Because it's something that I'm not used to it. Just a different thing altogether. My body, my mind, my soul, everything took a toll on me. My body physically was like, what? I went from being a human being to something I don't know.
Even on my eyes as well. So I just
and after all of that,
right now,
someone will still come and look at me and say something. Fear God. Fear God. They couldn't leave people alone, I beg. It's not like they are not married. It's not like they don't have marriages that work. They have marriages that work. Just let people be. Stop forcing people to get married. Stop telling people, oh, you need to settle down. No. And when they settle down, just leave people alone. If you have your time, like seriously, majority of marriages that goes like this, I think because I've seen marriages that people caught and finally this happened, but you won't find it the way you won't find the numbers in the way you find the numbers in people that didn't caught. Because when I met him in December and March, we're married. And not like I met him in December, then March, like I was with him. No. I met him in December twice. He traveled. And then March, I even got married to him without seeing him again. So just that December twice or 3 times. The other things we did was on phone. So, and another thing, sorry, I didn't get married to him because of his money. Because then he was a student. Because I know that's the next thing people will say, you here abroad now, you see money. No. I was in a good place when this happened. Because that was the year I went for ultimate search. So I was okay. That was even the year I would say, okay, yeah, time don't reach, make I enjoy myself a little bit. No. What happened to today? I just got to a point where I just said to myself, you know what? I won't question myself anymore. Till today, how I take get married, I don't know. I am telling you the honest truth. Even that at a point started like, I would, even most nights, I would just sit back and like, okay, let me just remember. How did it happen? How did I say yes? I don't, like, sincerely with my heart, I don't know. Till date, there is no answer to that. How I take say yes, I don't know. How I take marry, I don't know. It's not like I don't know anybody. I went to Ultimate Set, so I met people, I knew people, but my wedding, nobody came. Traditional, it just, I can't remember. Like, it, man, things are happening. So when you see people walking on the streets, you feel everybody where they were kind of human being. Now see people tell you it's where they go through, you go, really? I never knew. Twice. Saw him twice. He left. Even on those phone calls, I really, sometimes I would notice a little bit. I'm like, okay. And then got to this point. How we take happen, I don't know. But then you have people that will judge you. You have, like, serious. Thank God I got to the point where I found out that, well, if you know they live with me for my house, whatever you say, just finish for my door, and that's it. Why will I be bothering about what someone is saying about me where you know they live with me, where you know they feed me? If they give me, even people that I work for, no, you can't say anything about me. They give you work, they give me money, they increase. I'm giving you something, I'm delivering something, and you're paying for the delivery. You know they feed me. That's just the truth. The only way they feed me now be say if I cross my leg, you can't give me money, fine. They feed me then because I'm doing nothing and you're paying me. But one side they give you service and you're paying for that service. No, you're not doing me any favor. So you don't have any right to open your 32 or to open your mouth to tell me anything. Don't let anybody come for you. Don't let anybody tell. Just stop thinking about what people will say. Stop thinking about what people will say. Those people are not living with you. Even when they are living with you, regardless, when you will die, they won't put you and them in 6 feet. You'll be the only one that will go under that 6 feet. They won't go with you. Highest way they go do, they go cry. 1 week, 2 weeks, they don't forget you. You're gone. Take that decision. Talk. Say it too much 1 month. And after that, everybody will just keep quiet and move on. Life goes on. And you are still here to tell your story one day. Just imagine, say, maybe I was in my own. And then finally something happened. And I'm not here to tell this story. And then this lady happens. Do you know how many people that is going through this in different ways and forms? Do you know how many men and women are going through this every single day of their life? Men who want to go back to their home because of they know who they have at home. Hey, how I want they go face her now. Men will be so scared to go to their home because where I want start from. Women will be so scared to go to their home like, how I want to stand this thing. You'll be married, you'll be living like a non-married person. You'll be married, you won't know anything about the person you're living with. You go chook them hand for mouth, make them tell you. When someone wants to show you or tell you who he or she is, they will. But when you're living with someone, they don't want you to know them, you won't know them. 10 years, I knew nothing about who I was living with. Not even his place of work. No. Not even his place of work till he left this house. If na money they carry me, no. Now, loads of things on loads and loads of unfold stories. But please, make una leave people alone. I beg. Anybody you see in this, all you can do is just help in hand. Encourage them. Talk to them. Let them make up their mind. Like they say, it goes this way. The only person where wear shoe know where they pin them. If you're not the one wearing that shoes, please don't tell someone, put your leg that way. No. You don't know the way when they put that leg where the shoe they pin them. So leave them. Anyhow we want wear the shoe, make him wear. As in go take manage till him pull them off. You go there for your own house. One day your house come, they tell me what they happen for my life. When I go there 10 years or something, I go say, no, I've had enough. Then that's when you remember I'm a bad person. That's when you think about calling me all the names in the world. And you won't think about, okay, what happened? Why is she leaving? My one, I didn't even live with older children. Like right now, my son is 10, 9, and 7. And I'm in a country where I have nobody. So the only thing I do is go to work, come back, my children work, I don't have a life. And some people go there, no talk, oh. Just keep it to yourself, don't say it. If you keep it to yourself, how will people in there know what's going on? Do you think if I've heard someone talk about this, do you think I will stay up to 10 years in this? No, because I was thinking it was just me. Just imagine if Osinachi said something about her situation. Do you know how many people that lady would have saved? But no, she didn't. And then I go come, a person go say, no, I beg, go, hey, no, don't share it. Just keep it to yourself. Some will say, oh, African women, whatever happens, they bring to internet. No. They are saving lives. It's something that we're not used to. Because you know why? White people, they are not forced to do what they don't want to do. Whites go marry when they want marry. If they don't want you, they leave you because they don't want you. But our side, you go marry. Now your family self, your own brothers and sisters go stick you. Stay. So when your loved ones are telling you, just stay, I beg, regardless. So why you think say that person, when the person come out, the person will come out and talk to save another life? Everything for Africa, we want suppress it. Just suppress, keep quiet, no talk. When you don't talk, how will you learn? Teacher will come in front of a class and tell you 1 + 1 is 2. If she no come tell you 1 + 1 is 2, where you want learn them? Someone told you about 1 + 1 is 2, and that is why you know that 1 + 1 is 2, isn't it? Think about it. When someone wants to talk, let them talk. Let them save other lives. Let that person take that bold step and save another life. Than you telling that person, no, don't talk. Even some will come and tell you internet doesn't forget. Wait till internet won't forget. If your marriage is working, don't come out. If you know you're going to go back, don't come out and talk about it. Sort yourself out. But if you've gotten to that point whereby you know, okay, I've had enough, and you come out, give yourself time to sort yourself out. Is this what I truly want? And you know that this is what you truly want. Then share your stories and save lives. Don't buckle that stories in. That is even preaching. To me, I feel like I want to go to that kind of church than going to the kind of church we go to in Nigeria. That is preaching. Because if I'm in the same situation as you were, I will now hear you and now think about myself. Oh, if this person feed do am, I feed do am. Or if this person feed that abroad without help, nobody they help her, and she feed do am. Then, me where in Nigeria go feed do am, at least I have my brothers and sisters helping me. If this person feed there abroad do am, all by herself. Oh, I there abroad too, I feed do am. Or even I can get in contact with that person. May that person help me. How you take do am? Even talking to someone. Sometimes I just want to speak to someone. I don't have anyone to talk to. Do you know how painful that is? Society say no talk. We did it, die in silence. Society say me we no talk. I allow my sick mom, someone that couldn't even see, I allow her travel, go meet my brother. Illness that would have taken care of my mom, myself. I allowed my mom travel. Because I'm trying to work out things. When are we going to wake up? When are we going to wake up? When? Going to wake up. This is just too much. It's so heartbreaking to watch this. It's so heartbreaking. You will see that majority of those people now typing, oh my gosh, she would have left. Majority of those people, majority of them, where they hear their voice for this case, are the abusers. Majority of them are the one doing this to someone. Sometimes it's not like they want to do it. It's when you're with someone that you're not compatible with. That's another one. When you're not compatible with someone and you are there, thinking that things will get better, thinking that you pray and fast your way through. You know, they happen like that. If you stay with someone a year, even 6 months, things are not working. You guys had your first fight, or you guys had your first fight. and it didn't work out good. And the same thing happen again. You still there, they pray and fast. You they mad. Which kind of pray and fast be that? What are you doing to yourself? God said heaven help those who help themselves. You know go feed day, heaven go come from heaven help you. God go from heaven come help you, no. That's why I give everybody sense. Make you use your sense. Know when to bail. If it's something you can't handle, you move. I know I'm just saying this without makeup, without like I just came back from work and I just say to myself, you know what, I don't even care. Like I just have to speak my mind the way I feel right now. And that is why I'm doing this. Just imagine this woman that passed away. She is a Christian musician. And when you listen to her music, you can see the pain in her song. You see, sometimes when people come out and they are doing all this motivational stuff, when people come out and you see some certain things people post, is sometimes what they feel. Majority of times it's what they feel when they post something. I remember a friend telling me his wife went to a post where someone said, if a man is not treating you right, he's not man enough. And then the wife liked it. And he was upset because his wife liked it. And he was asking his wife, why did she like it? And that caused them to have a quarrel for like 2 weeks. And I was like, but you find out, you for ask your wife, what will make her like him? There must be something that wasn't right that made her. If you're treating that person right, the person will go. Like if you're treating a man or a woman right, that person, if the relationship, let me not say a man or a woman, if that marriage is working the way God wants it to work, or if that marriage is working the way marriage is meant to be, none of you guys will have time to even go outside. The only thing you'll be preaching about your marriage is the good side. But when in a marriage, one person is always being the one complaining, always talking like this is not right, this is not right. And you don't want to look into what that person is saying. And all you can see all the time, or maybe your family members will tag that person a bad person. Or you yourself will join them and tag that person a bad person. And then at the end of the day, everybody wants her to sit because she's a married woman. Everybody wants him to sit because he's a married man. Just tell me. People that believe in God, that say, oh, whatever it is, stay. God go sort them out. What is it that Osinachi didn't do? Just tell me. You have 2 cars. Your cars was taken from you. You go still jump Okada. You have a car, you will jump Okada. Leave your car. You will have, the voice is your voice. It's not like it's a business that you buy and sell. The business is you. And someone will bargain this business. And she was still there. And even that business wasn't just anyhow business. This business is singing to God. And people believe in Christianity. Stick their whole head in it. You know they pray, you know they fast. Now which way they do you? Just tell me. Just look at who that happened to. A Christian gospel, not just anyhow Christian gospel singer. Listen to her music, hear her pain. Like listen to the woman's pain. How will you know when someone is talking? I remember making a post and someone told me I'm talking from somewhere, like someone that have experience. And I told the person, yes, it's coming from experience because it's something that I've been through. It's something that I've been through. I was there for 10 years. Do you know what it is? Losing your mother. Every day you wake up and you're blaming yourself for your mom's death. You wake up and you look around and go, now that I'm struggling, I just look and say, how I wish my mom is here. She would have been here with me. This pain won't be this much. But no, she's not here. You don't have a mom, you don't have a dad. And for what? Why? Because you're trying to secure your marriage. Oh, it's a new marriage, so nobody should come close to you. You're trying to secure that marriage. And now, where is the marriage? Where is my mom? And people will still want to judge you. People will still want to tag you evil. When you're not in my shoes. When you're not living with me. Even when you want to make things work, you will call his family member, please, just help me, talk. And they will tell you, we don't get your time. Nobody will even listen to you to start with. Nobody listens to you. Nobody calls you. And then they want you to, and then everybody wants you to sit back. Until the day where you die, you will see everybody will come out. I know, Fina, I know. You will see people will post your picture, post everything. Like you will go viral the minute you're gone. It has happened to me. My younger brother. I never knew that guy was popular. I never knew. Even the day he passed away, how we found out was internet. It was everywhere in the internet before we found out. Everywhere in the internet. Oh, he was this, he never knew how much people know him on earth. He never knew that people know him on earth. But when he left this place was when people started saying how good he was. Really? No be me. No be me. That won't be my portion. My mom wasn't here to eat the fruit of her labor. Me, I go eat the fruit of my labor. You see all this labor, why they labor now? Every day I go work in the morning, come back. Take children to school, come back. Go work in the evening, come back. 7 days a week, non-stop. 7 days a week. I work from Monday to Sunday. I work. Monday to Sunday, I work. And then, person go tell me, say I no go eat the fruit of my labor. The only way that I won't eat the fruit of my labor is ignorance. When you don't listen, know when to look after yourself, know when to show yourself love, know when to say no, know when to take a bold step, know when to move. Don't wait till you're RIP. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Don't move. Take that step, it will be fine. It's regardless of how tough it is. It won't be as tough as what you're in right now. Regardless of how tough, it won't be as tough as what you're in right now. And you know how long it will take for you to be in there this way and finally ending up being RIP? Why not come out? Why not come out? I'm done. I am done. I am done. What God has joined together, let no man put asunder. Just a quick question. How did you know that God joined the two of you together? Who told you that? Did God come down from heaven and say, yeah, I've joined you two together? If you are not compatible with that person, what made you think it's God that joined you two together? If you and that person is not getting along, how is it God that joined you two together? The God that I know is a loving God. So when you're with someone that is not treating you right, so when you're with someone and it's not going right, please don't use that word. What God has joined together. He didn't join you together. Leave that relationship. It's not for you. You have to leave. God didn't join anything together there. If you guys are not compatible, it's not God that joined you together. You have to move.